Blessing to be here.
Man, I tell you what, you're a special young man, and I'm gonna be looking forward to this interview all afternoon. To be honest with
Sir,
you,
I appreciate you.
awesome, man. So, Keenan, a lot of folks in this area they know you've had a lot of success on the basketball floor, on the high school level, at Chippewa Valley, at Pikeville, and you've won a lot of rings. And now here at the University of Pikeville, your senior year. Talk about your journey to the University of Pikeville.
It's been a long journey, but it's been nothing but a blessing to me. Like you said, coming out of high school, had to take that supplementary year. That really helped me out a lot. Transferring to Pikeville, getting over here with Coach Compton and them. This place has been home to me. And the coaches, the hospitality that they've shown, it's been, like I said, it's just been such a blessing to be around them. The culture that they bring to this area, it's a blessing for sure.
Well, definitely, you're fun to watch play the game of basketball. You utilize your quickness. You get your players. You get your teammates involved. Definitely a pass first point guard who knows how to score the basketball too. You can score it when you need to. So, but Keenan, I want to talk to you a little bit about the history of the position that you play. There've been some great people who played point guard for the Bears. You go back to in the '70s, Joey Osborne and Donnie Jones, and you jump up and you have a John Kitchen, and you have a Vance Cooksey, you have a Chris McHenry, you have a Elijah Justice, Josh Whitaker. Now it's Keian Worrix. What's that mean for you to be playing point guard for the University of Pikeville?
Oh, it's awesome. And, a lot of those names that you mentioned, they're very familiar to me. Watched a couple of them growing up. Like you said, Elisha, had the privilege to play under him, so he's been a blessing to me as well. And, you talk about John Kitchen. You look at, like, the assist record. That's kind of people that I want to model my game after. That's something that I've been trying to chase more toward, and it's a blessing to know that I'm trying to follow in their footsteps.
So Kian, you have a lot of wow plays, and in the video, of course, you haven't seen it because you couldn't see it when we had it playing here. But it was a game, going behind the back, and the guy lays it up. But it seemed like you got as excited for your teammate as you do for yourself making the pass. You get as excited for the guy scoring the bucket. Talk about that mentality.
Oh, absolutely. One of the biggest things that I take pride in is getting other players involved. That's something that I've always took pride in. So seeing them guys succeed, that's what really gets me going. The more that they get open or get those opportunities, I know that the more opportunities will come for me as well. But it's not just about, we share sometimes you, sometimes me, always us. So it's not always going to be about me. It's not always going to be about them. But at the end of the day, if we work together as a team and really build upon that, that's when our success comes.
So Keegan, yeah, one of those things you mentioned that life after basketball, once you get done after graduation, you want to have a career in the financial field, finance. So where does that draw on? What's interested you in the world of finance?
Well, actually, it kind of came within the last year or so. It's always been my dream to coach, and I'm not saying that's something that I won't do. But the more that I get older, I've kind of fell in love with finance related things and budgeting, and I've had a couple conversations with a few financial advisors and a couple things like that. And I really like that route, and I think it's something I want to experiment with right now. And like I said, I've always wanted to and dreamed of coaching, so that may be another route that I go down. But as of now, where I'm at right now, I would like to do something finance related.
So, Keegan, you already do a little bit of coaching, don't you? Look and say, hey, you coaching a little bit
Yeah.
during the summers?
Yeah, my brother and I, we actually about 4 to 5 years ago, we started up an AAU organization. It's called Faith Through Hoops. So we started out with a couple of the younger groups. Last year, we kind of transitioned to a girls team as well. So that's such a blessing to be able to take those kids to those tournaments and give them an opportunity to go out and showcase what they have. Because a lot of the players around this area, they don't have the opportunity to go and showcase their talents. There's not many tournaments, if any, around this area. So being able to go to Louisville, Lexington, Indiana, whatever that may be, just to show that they're good enough to play at those levels, it's a blessing as a coach.
And except now, I guess I think your brother's coaching at Belfry High School this year.
Yes, sir.
He jumped in over to the high school route. So definitely, I know with your ability, your passion for the game, but your passion for people, coaching is going to be right up your alley. And also, you talking about being in the financial realm, or be a certified financial planner, whatever it may be, helping people out. Because I know that you mentioned that one of your favorite classes was going to be Money, I think I can't remember exactly what the title of it was, but it's Brenda Maynard and Dr. Kay Webb. First of all, how great is Brenda Maynard? How great is she?
They're both of those individuals they're awesome. Like you said, Brenda Maynard, she's awesome. She's a great professor. She's an even better person. You know, she'll look at me when I go into the business building every day, and she's like, "Hey, Keian, how are you?" So it's a blessing to see her, and the same thing for Dr. Webb. She brings a lot of energy whenever I see her. She's always willing to say what's up, hello, every time you go by her office. So they've been really big blessings in my life.
I think, Key, as far as go-to restaurant here in Pikeville. So you've been around this area for a while. What's your go-to spot?
Honestly, it depends on what day it is. So if it's on a Thursday, I choose Buffalo Wild Wings just because of the BOGO. But any other day, honestly, it's Mr. Gaddy's. Because I honestly feel like you can get the most food, you get a bang for your buck there. So I honestly enjoy most of the Sundays after church and stuff. We normally go out to eat as a family, and my mom, once it gets to my pick, I always choose Mr. Gaddy. So that's normally my go-to spot.
I like this as far as Buffalo Wild Wing. You're very budget conscious, right? I mean, you get the buy one get one free wings, or now you get you get pay one price and eat as much as you want to at Gaddy's.
Absolutely.
So what's the move at Gaddy's? Do you go really really hungry and load up for the entire day, or what's the move?
Oh, I make sure I eat enough for a couple of days. You know, once that buffalo chicken pizza's out, people behind me, if they want any, I feel sorry for them because I normally take about 6 slices.
So you're starting to box people out so they can't get to the buffet line? Yeah, you get a little basketball skill in. So, Keian, this is my closing question for you. Jumping back on the basketball court, how does Keian Worrix get better this year?
You know, the biggest thing, it's kind of, I want to piggyback on what Keenan said a little bit. It's not really about the vocal leadership, right? So, like, you know, coming in, you know, Coach always talks about good energy and bad energy and how it has the impact throughout the season and throughout different practices. And, you know, not all days are going to be good and not all days are going to be bad. And it's what I've been trying to really focus on is just try to keep that good energy even in moments when adversity hit. I always try to stay positive with my teammates. You know, some people respond differently. Some people need you to go up and tell them, like, hey, man, like, I need you to do this, that. Some people you just need to tell them, sit in the corner and do your thing. Like, I'll get you the ball. But realistically speaking, as a player, I want to make it an effort to get us to Kansas City this year. You know, we fell short freshman year, sophomore year, junior year. We've had the privilege of making the national tournament every year, but we fell short of making it to Kansas City. So as much as I want the national championship, I'd really like to get to Kansas City and see what we can do there, and then we worry about the national championship then.
And you know what the old saying is, you get on the dance floor, anything can happen, right?
That's exactly right.
You talk about that supplemental year at Pikeville High School, and led by one of the great point guards to the University of Pikeville, Elisha Justice. You guys went and won that the All-A state tournament. You and teammate Riley Sammons was on that ball club as well, right?
Yes, sir. That was a very special team. It really was.
So, you know what? It wouldn't be too bad if you guys win another ring together, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Keian, definitely it's been a pleasure watching you. I'm looking forward to watching you as well. We'll get back Coach Compton back on for the close with Inside the Huddle. We'll send back for a station quick break. You're watching Inside the Huddle with Ty Compton.